Welcome to the show. Some songs and tell a few stories. But let's begin with the Foggy Dew. 'Twas down the glen one Easter morn to a city there armed lines of marching men in squadrons passing by. No pipe and hum nor battle drum would sound its red tattoo, but the angelus bells or the lippy swells rang out through the foggy dew. 'Twas England made our wild geese gold and small nations might free, but their lonely graves are by sunless waves on the fringe of that great sea. Oh, had they died by Christmas side or fought with cut brew, their names we keep where the minions sleep beneath the shroud of the fog. Right proudly high over Dublin town, flung out the flag. 'Twas better die neath an Irish sky or some bomb. From the flames of royal mead, the men came hurrying through, while Britannia's Huns with their long-range guns sailed in through the foggy dew. Oh, the bravest fell as the requiem bell rang mournful for those who died that Easter tide in the springtime. While the world gazed and deep amazed, those fearless men ringing through, but for the fight that freedom's light might shine through the fog, might shine through the fog, shine through the fog. Back through the glen I rode again, and my heart with grief was sore. For I parted then with valiant men who never shall see no more. But to and fro in my dreams I go, and I'll kneel and pray for you. For slavery fled, oh glorious dead, when you fell in the fog. And that be the Foggy Dew. All right, I see we've got some viewers on now. Well, here's a little bit of story. This guitar has an aluminum neck. It is called an Applause, and it has somewhat of a story behind it. I found this guitar hanging from a balcony, tied up from the neck with a noose, and it was blowing in the breeze at this abandoned, whatchamacallit, it was a little game stall out at the Renaissance Festival. This is after season, mind you. It was just swinging in the breeze. So someone hung it from its neck, saying that it was dead because they had taken the thing and they'd obviously tried to destroy it, because it's one of those cheaper, like, Ovation guitars. You might notice there's a bunch of cracks on the top. Those are only in the finish. It's not through the wood. I restored this thing. I had to put in a new nut up here, and I made that out of walnut. And I also had to make a new saddle here for the bridge, and this one is made out of aluminum. And then back here, I did something creative and different that a friend of mine had on. I think it was a Larrivee guitar, the Spider Enclave or whatever. That evens out the tension from the strings and prevents it from doing that. But it has a nice loud boom to it. And I used to play this at traveler shows and swap meets and whatnot. So yeah, it has seen some play, but lately I've set the action high and I've only used it as a slide guitar. But tonight I brought it out because it has a story behind it, and it was good to get the old girl in a standard tuning again. So next song is a song I haven't played in quite a while. It's called Galway Girl. And I have a rather interesting arrangement on this. And let's see if I can remember how to sing it. Well, I took a stroll on the old long walk on a day and I met a girl and we stopped to talk on a fine Saturday night. And I asked your friend, what's a fella to do? 'Cause her hair was black and her eyes were blue. And I knew right there I'd be taking a whirl from the Salt Hill Prom with a Galway girl. We were halfway there when the rain came down on a day and she asked me up to her flat downtown on a fine Sunday. And I asked your friend, what's a fella to do? 'Cause her hair was black and her eyes were blue. So I took her hand and I gave it a whirl, and I lost my heart to a Galway girl. When I woke up, I was all alone. With a broken heart and a tear home. And I ask you now, tell me what would you do if her hair was black and her eyes were blue? I've traveled around, I've been all over this world, and I lost my heart to a Galway girl. And that's the Galway Girl. A friend of mine dreamt that I played that song, so then I had to learn how to play that song so her dream would come true. And yeah, that's how that came about. Well, there's another song here called The Gentle Maiden. This one I found in an old book of Irish songs. Of course, it didn't have any chords to it, so I had to make that up as I went along. So we'll see how this sounds. There's one who's pure as an angel and fair as the flowers of May. They call her the gentle maiden wherever she takes her way. Her eyes have a glance of sunlight as bright as the nectar wave, and more than the deep sea's treasure, the love of her heart I crave. The bills can't be this high, huh? Hey, thanks for showing up tonight. Okay, this next song is called Ghost Beagles in the Sky. It was written by Justin Hartley, and it's on our upcoming album, which will be coming out on the 17th. Oh, we come on with swords and fists and balls of screaming orange and blue. We do our weird and don our kilts and run the scunners through. We are folk magic, we drink and swear a bit. If you break it down, it all comes wrong. Decorated grit. If you never heard a Feegle punk, I can you heard it now? We are small, we crash the walls, our claymore is our cloud. Stomping through the underground, underneath the streets of town, darkened valleys, tops and roofs, and then the county down. Heaven's eye, oh, Riven's eye, ghost beagles in the sky. Following Nagags, the tacit is our gaze. Protecting us from shimmies by taking out their knees. The Keldas in the Feegle Mound, the farmers in the hill. You can be a Feegle too. You can stand the smell. You can play a tune on mouse cups when I'm fiddling somebody's eye. You can play it till the hills of chalk of old forgotten times. You can play it to Gonigal and play till he resigns. Or you can play it to his doggies too. You can stand the wine. Riven's eye, oh, Riven's eye. Ghost beagles in the sky. Working too much to look at, sometimes it causes chuckles. Knowing that I have been ashamed for faces like bags and knuckles. In our past lives we have been so very well behaved. For the monsters and the like have been so nicely saved. Why else would we put here so nice and impolite? If not for Mac McFeagles to dash the bits and fight. We are the weird creatures, so it has been said. We live the lives of warriors. Prices on our heads. Riven's eye, oh, Riven's eye. Ghost beagles in the sky. Do not bash yourselves about the lives that we are living. You know this baby's price and heads be gone when they are cribbing. And by now, if you're not dead, you forget what you said. Living like a Feegle means living like you're dead. Riven's eye, oh, Riven's eye. Ghost beagles in the sky. Riven's eye, oh, Riven's eye. Ghost beagles in the sky. Rivens! That song is in tribute to Terry Pratchett and his little blue Feagles. So if you've never read those Discworld books, you don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, here's a traditional song. This one's called Health to the Company. Come, friends and companions, come join me and rhyme. Come, lift up your voices in chorus with mine. Let's drink and be merry, all drink to refrain. For we there might never meet here again. Here's a health to the company, one of my last. Let's drink and be merry, all out of one glass. Let's drink and be merry, all drink to refrain. For we there might never meet here again. Our ship lies at harbor, she's ready to dock. I wish you said landed without any shock. And if church fleet is by land or by sea, I'll always remember your kindness to me. There's a health to the company and one of my last. Let's drink and be merry, all out of one glass. Let's drink and be merry, all drink to the rain. For we there might never meet here again. My footsteps may falter, my rhythm may fail, my course may be challenged by November gale. And fortune shall prove to be friend or be foe. You'll always be with me wherever I go. Here's a health to the company and one of my last. Let's drink and be merry, all out of one glass. Let's drink and be merry, all drink to refrain. For we there might never meet again. Here's a health to the company and one of my last. Let's drink and be merry, all out of one glass. Let's drink and be merry, all drink to refrain. For we there might never meet again. Yep, there we go. That's a health to the company. All right. Yep. Yes, indeed. Oh, now's what we call the haircut song. Another traditional one, piracy song. It's called High Barbary. There were about every ship a sailing on the sea. Blow high, blow low, and so sail we. The captain he was searching for a pirate enemy, cruising down along the coast of High Barbary. Aloft there, aloft, our John Wilson cried. Blow high, blow low, and so sail we. Look ahead, look astern, look the weather, look the lee. Cruising down along the coast of High Barbary. There's nothing on the stern, there's nothing on the lee. Blow high, blow low, and so sail we. There's a tall ship, she's to windward, and she's sailing past the tree. Cruising down along the coast of High Barbary. Oh, hail her, our gallant captain cried. Blow high, blow low, and so sail we. Are you a man of war or a privateer, cried he, cruising down along the coast of High Barbary? Oh, I'm not a man of war nor a privateer, cried he. Blow high, blow low, and so sail we. But I'm a salty pirate out looking for a sea, cruising down along the coast of High Barbary. We're broadside, along the time of day. Blow high, blow low, and so sail we. Till at last the Prince of Liverpool shot the pirate mast away, cruising down along the coast of High Barbary. The quarter, the pirates say to cried. Blow high, blow low, and so sail we. Tell the quarter that we came was to sink them in the sea, cruising down along the coast of High Barbary. And that's the High Barbary. Yep. a song that when I used to play during the pandemic, I used to do a half-hour show every day on the Book of Faces, and I did that for 6 months. And someone sent me a request to learn and play this song, so I learned and played this song, and I'm playing it for you now. It's called "I'll Fly Away." The Foggy Bottom Boys played this and "Wherefore Art Thou, Brother?" But it's an old song by a guy named, I think, what did they call that guy? I can't remember now. A man of lonesome courage or something. I can't remember. He's a famous banjo player anyway. Yeah, but he was an old guy when they made the movie, so he got his success at the end of his life, which is good. So, I'll fly away, oh, glory, when I die, hallelujah, by and by. Some bright morning when the hills are near, I'll fly away to that home on God's celestial shore. I got time for one or two more songs. Oh, here's a fun one. And it's out. It's out on our most recent album. Yes, the Green album. The only name is Leprechaun Pirates, but it is a very green album. It's called Tell Me Ma. I saw everything she did, but only she herself did. I felt her push, I heard her call, I could not see herself now. She is handsome, she is pretty, she's the belle of Dublin City. She's courting 1, 2, 3, but it won't tell me who is she. Tell me Ma, when I go home, the boys won't leave, girls alone. They pull my hair, they stole my comb, that's alright till I go home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she's the belle of Dublin City. She's courting 1, 2, 3, but won't you tell me who is she? Really want to know? shoveling from the sky. She's as sweet as an apple pie, she'll get rolled that time. When she gets a ladder out, she won't tell them until she comes home. Let them come as well, it's bad, I moody, she loves to know. She is handsome, she is pretty, she's Bella, Jersey City, she's curtain 1, 2, 3, Ray won't tell me who is she. She is handsome, she is pretty, she's Bella, New Jack City, she's curtain 1, 2, 3, Ray won't tell me who is she. New York City, pick up the pace, I'm coming, Mom, I go home, boys, hold my hair, they stole my coat, but that's alright, till I go. She is handsome, she is pretty, she's Bella, she's curtain 1, 2, 3, Ray won't tell me who is she. There we go. Yeah, that was fun. Fun indeed. Oh, another fun one. And I'm going to end with this, so it's fair warning. On the 4th of July, 1806, we set sail from the sweet Cabo Port. We were sailing away with a cargo of bricks from the Grand City Hall in New York. Was an elegant craft, she were rigged for half. Oh, how the wild wind drove her. She stood several blasts, she had 29 masts, and they called her the Irish Rover. Good thing that's the name of the song, too. We had 1 million bags of the best cigarettes, 2 million barrels of stone, 3 million hides of old blind horses hide. We had 4 million barrels of bone. We had 5 million hogs and 6 million dogs, 7 million barrels of pork. We had 8 million bales of old nanny goats' tails and old the Irish Rover. True story. There were Bill Coon who played hard on his flute when the ladies lined up for a set. We were toting with Skelly, sparkling quadrille, though the dancers were cluttered in bed. With his smart witty talk, he was cock and walk. We rolled the dames under and over. They knew at a glance when he took up his stance that he sang about the Irish Rover. There were Barney McGee from the banks of the Lee. There were Hogan from County Tyrone. There were Johnny McGurk who was scared of Silver and a Benjamin whiskey all alone. There were Slugger O'Toole who was drunk as well, fighting Bill Tritchie from the war. And your Nick McCann from the banks of the Bann, the skipper of the Irish Rover. For the sailor, it's always a bother in life. It's so lonesome by night and day. Well, he longs for the shore and a charming young boy who will melt all his troubles away. Oh, the noise and the rout, swelling, poking and stout. For him, soon the torment is over. Of the love of a maid, he is never afraid. An old song from the Irish Rover. Sailed 7 years when the measles broke out and the ship lost its way in the fog. And that whale of a crew was reduced down to 2, just myself and the captain's old dog. When the ship struck a rock, oh Lord, what a shock. The bulkhead was turned right over, turned 9 times around, and the poor old dog was drowned on the last of the Irish Rover. What a terrible sounding guitar I had tonight. Well, next week I'll have one that sounds a little better, I think. Who knows? I have so many. But I have to play them all, and I have to tell you a story as we go along. But I thank you for joining me tonight, and I hope it took a little worry off of your fright. So I bid you adieu.